Guys, this is my friend Caleb, and this is his teacher. And you can tell that Caleb is really looking at and listening to his teacher. His eyes are on his teacher, his body is still, he's listening all the way, and his voice is quiet. Caleb's lucky. His teacher taught him to focus his attention, and I'm going to teach you the same thing. You're going to use your brain to think about what you're doing, your eyes to focus on what you're doing, and your ears to listen on what you're doing. That's called focusing your attention. Have you ever heard of a telescope before? A telescope is something you can use to look at things that are really, really far away. And today I'm going to show you how to use your hands to focus your attention. You're going to make two O's like this. You're going to put them on your eyes like a telescope. And that way, when you're looking at something, you don't have to pay attention to what's around you. You can really focus your attention on just one thing. We call it an attentoscope because it makes things in your vision that you're supposed to be paying attention to very big. So if you can't focus on everything, you can only focus on one thing, you're making that really big in your head. Okay, it's fun to practice sometimes. So put your attentoscope up like this and pretend you're only looking at one thing really big. And then we're going to take our attentoscope down and pretend that it's still there. We're still really focused on that one thing, even though we can still kind of see what else is going on. We're making that one thing really big in our brain, and that's how we're going to pay attention to it and make sure that we're focused. You can say words to your brain to switch on your pretend attentoscope at any time. You can say, look carefully, listen, or focus attention. Okay, I have some fun news. We have a new friend joining us today. It's Snail. Say hi, Snail. Oh, Snail is Puppy's friend. Hey, Puppy. Hey, Snail. Hey, Puppy. Okay, we're going to play a game with you two where we do the follow game. Do you both know how to do that? Great. But this time at kindergarten, I'm going to switch it on you, and you're going to have to use your attentoscope to pay attention only Snail. Puppy is going to try to trick you. So we're going to play follow again, and this time it's going to be Snail saying follow. When Puppy says it, don't follow along with Puppy, right? Ready to play? Follow, touch your nose. Follow, touch your head. Follow, touch your ear. Follow, shake your hand. Did you pay attention to what Snail did? If you did, you were using your attentoscope. If you got tricked by Puppy, don't worry. Puppy, next time they can just try to focus your attentoscope. Your attentoscope is a tool that you can use, and every time you use it more and more, it gets stronger and stronger. Remember to talk to your brain and tell it to pay attention, focus, and listen. Today we learned how to focus our attention by making our pretend attentoscopes. When you're paying attention, you need to use your eyes, ears, and your brain. Make sure you're practicing though, because the more you practice on paying attention, the better you become. Before you start any activity for school, you can remind yourself to put your attentoscope on. Okay, everybody, say goodbye to Puppy. Bark, bark.